in any group, there are good people and there's bad people, and I think that it tends to be the bad people that give the good people a bad name, and I think focusing more around good people is a great idea.
Struggle and challenge is actually something we intrinsically seek out.
You know, in this day and age of fake news, the biggest problem isn't the fake news. It's the fact that people share articles and get very strong about them. And then you read the article and it has nothing to do with what that person thinks. They do it based on the headline.
There's this constant identity politics that plays.
I wasn't trying to get attacked. I really wasn't. I didn't wake up and go, you know what? I really want to get trolled today.
And I've certainly experienced this, like personally. There's a lot of aspects of social media that have made us feel more alone, more isolated.
You know, depression is something that's super important to talk about because it's so hidden, and you know, people can struggle so silently and feel so alone, and that's when things escalate, right?
And I said, yeah. And on the days that I coach them, I realized I didn't have that feeling anymore, that lack of fulfillment.
And people are starting to recognize that, like, we're just kind of fed up with this, I don't know, this superficial presentation of self.
What you're doing is you're boxing yourself in, right? Because you're saying, this is an image that I have to present, right? And once you start presenting an image, right, then you're automatically not authentic.
As a culture, the world, support each other and move forward to solve this epidemic.
And all of a sudden, we're starting to see this increase in people just being really, really genuine and really honest, and in this way that is so refreshing.
It is.
And being vulnerable and opening up and being authentic should really start pushing and accepting people to voice their struggles inside, so that you can relate, you can share your stories, and by sharing, you learn and you grow.
You have one life purpose. People, well, I had a purpose in my 20s and now I have a purpose in my 30s. No, that's an objective.
It's about being you. It's about delivering your differences, your differentiators.
People tend to overestimate what they can accomplish in a day and underestimate what they can accomplish in a decade.
You know, it's all about purposeful action.
The idea that I am cause and effect in my reality. I am the cause of my reality.
Getting really crystal clear on what you want, really discovering who you are.
Willpower is actually limited, but if things are a habit, they require no willpower.
And what the consequence of that was that bit by bit, I started to get really good at controlling my emotional refractory period, so that when I went through lulls, or when things came my way, challenges, because challenges are always going to happen.
You know, my purpose, my mission in life, and it took me many years to kind of figure this out and define it, much less live it, is to save the world by helping individuals fight for lives of freedom and fulfillment.
My mission is to help 1 million dads become truly epic by 2020. You don't get time with your kids when they're younger a second time.
It starts at an early age where that sense of discovery and exploration is quashed in favor of coerced conformity. And it's all about get that 4-year college degree, select a major, go into this, do that.
It's when you integrate work, home, and play into this one whole thing that we call life, it means you no longer have to balance. You no longer have to take from one to give to the other.
Is do the right thing. And that is the easiest way to tell everybody what's the manual.
Because I think conventional wisdom has so much to answer for.
But with success comes a responsibility.
Because we all have superpowers, right?
It's proof, for lack of anything else, it is proof that we are magic. It is proof that we are way bigger than this body.
I've got big